On Tuesday, a Senate committee investigating the so-called gun walking scandal spent hours questioning the Attorney General, who testified Operation Fast and Furious, which has been tied to the murder of a U.S. Border Patrol agent, should never happen again.
Investigative correspondent Cheryl Atkinson, who broke this story, has spoken exclusively with the agent's family. She's in Washington with the very latest for us this morning. Cheryl, good morning.
Good morning. Border Patrol agent Brian Terry was gunned down in Arizona near the Mexican border 11 months ago. 2 assault rifles that ATF allegedly let walk into the hands of Mexican drug cartels in an operation called Fast and Furious were found at the scene. But Terry's family told us they still have few details about the true circumstances of his death. They watched a Senate hearing yesterday with Attorney General Eric Holder, hoping to find some answers.
Would you like to apologize today for this program that went so wrong, that took the life of a United States law enforcement agent?
I certainly regret what happened to Agent Brian Terry. It is not fair, however, to assume that the mistakes that happened in Fast and Furious directly led to the death of Agent Terry.
Nobody watched Attorney General Holder's testimony with greater interest than Brian Terry's father, Kent, and his mother, Josie.
I thought he was very evasive. I thought that this is the second time around, and I still didn't get nothing out of it at all. It seemed like all the questions that he was evading or throwing someone else underneath the bus.
Well, we heard 5 different stories. You know, every time we hear one, it's different. We never got a straight answer.
For the first time, Brian's parents, who are divorced, spoke at length about saying goodbye to their son, a former Marine, and their long search for answers.
The last time Brian was home, we were just talking about something, and he says, "You know, Mom," he said, something bad's gonna happen. He says, "I just had that feeling." He said, somebody's gonna get hurt."
Brian's mom watches videos of him on the computer. His dad says he finds it hard to visit his son's gravesite.
It's rough. I could answer, it's been pure hell, is what it's been.
I just remember things he said, and I don't know. I can't explain it. He always looked out for me, and I miss that.
Both say they're still waiting for some official to take responsibility for the gun-walking operation that trafficked the weapons found at the murder scene.
I couldn't believe that something like that would happen. I just couldn't believe that they would let those guns go over the border and all them other innocent people in Mexico getting killed with the same guns.
My mom used to tell me that lie's going to catch up with you, and that's what's going to happen to them. It's going to catch up with them.
I think that they know they did wrong, and if it wasn't for Brian's death, I don't think I think it would still be going on.
I think he'd want justice. And I think he'd want justice for them guns going over the border. It's not right. And I think our politicians who was involved in it should pay the price.
Brian loved his country. Brian was a true Marine. He was a true American. When Brian was a Marine, he used to always say, "You never leave a man behind." And I think they're leaving my son behind. That's what I think. And I know that would be a disgrace to him.
The Terry family says they're at such a loss for information, they're planning to file a wrongful death claim against the federal government to shake the tree and try to bring some details and closure their way. Chris?
CBS's Cheryl Atkinson in Washington for us this morning. Cheryl, thank you.